So depending on what kind of look you want.
Order is what you guys have in the last one.
Say best.
So all.
Get over here. Get over here.
Perfect.
I'm so scared.
Bring it in just a little bit. Bring it in just a little bit.
Everyone waddle.
Okay, hold on.
I hear a phone going on. Whose phone?
Look at me.
I don't even have
I have 3 dudes. There.
Over here. Turn it.
Yeah, jump a bunch of times.
Everybody jump on second.
Don't tear anything.
One, two,
Whatever you
three.
do.
Nobody tear
Don't
anything.
tear
One,
anything.
have to bring
Jumping
back.
on 3 or jumping on go?
1, 2, 3.
Jump.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
But everybody's torsos needs to face me.
Everyone's supposed to be. Okay. Face that way.
Tell me if I'm gonna die.
Do like the angle. Like,
Get a little closer.
Get over here. I'm on an angle. Don't break your
Pat,
ankle.
Yeah, I'm
pat,
gonna
pat,
try
pat.
not to.
Yeah, careful for that ditch too.
Go.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
How'd that come out?
Don't make me jump again.
Let's do
Oh,
like
this is so fun. Let's do it again. Ready?
this. Hey. If I start sweating after the second one, I'm already
But I need you guys to come in a little bit, a little bit. All right.
over there.
Can we go forward a little bit? 'Cause I'm standing in a ditch right now.
Should we do a shoehorn?
Maybe move up because the ditch is kind of.
Test jump. 1, 2, 3.
3.
You got it right.
All right, guys.
That kind of scares me that she laughed like that. I'll give you a-
It's good. Ready?
Straight face.
1, 2, 3, go.
That was loud.
You're so stupid. Okay. I was recording your voice.
Hello, everyone. everyone, and welcome. My name is Elias Fragenti, and I'm a longtime friend of Dylan and Katie. I will be officiating their wedding ceremony in just a few minutes, and I just want to let everyone know that I am also the manager here at the San Gabriel Mission Playhouse, and due to budget cuts, we'll only have a few more minutes before they turn off the power, so you keep your cameras and phones off during the ceremony. They've arranged some excellent photographers to capture this part of their day, and they'll happily share all the pictures with anyone who is interested. So for now, please sit back and enjoy the next few minutes in those 1950s seats. By the way, B-22 has something living in it. going to try to make this quick and sweet as instructed by Mr. Fisher. We are gathered here today to celebrate one of life's greatest moments, free food. And I guess Katie and Dylan's love for each other. Dylan and Katie are honored that you, their dearest friends and family, have traveled from so far, or even across the street, to help them celebrate their love and commitment to each other and free food. They would like to particularly thank their parents today for the unconditional love, support, and guidance they have always shown to them by telling them not to sit too close to the TV. Katie, Dylan, this marriage does not mark the beginning of a new relationship for you. Rather, it's an acknowledgement and a celebration of the love and life you share together. You are here to affirm the choice you make every day to stand together as partners and to love each other. Here's the sad part. Love is listening to each other, supporting each other, enjoying this adventure of life with each other, and having to bear through band practice. The two of you must lean on each other, but not so much as to suffocate one another, unless you're into that sort of thing. Love is being honest with each other, having the capacity to forgive and forget, finding dreams to share and common goals to work towards, and sharing responsibilities equally, except for laundry. That's your responsibility. Love is learning when it is time to speak and when it is time to listen. It is trusting that as your lives continue to grow and change, you will keep in step and move forward together. Love is recognizing that to know one another does not mean to know everything about each other, but rather to trust in which you do not know. Love is standing together facing the world. It is not only finding the right partner, which I personally need help with, but it is continually working to be the right partner. Romance is fun, but true love is something far more, and it is your desire to love each other for life, and that it is what we are celebrating here today, along with free food. Today is also a celebration for the rest of us, for it is a pleasure for us to see love in bloom and to participate in the union of two people so delightfully suited to one another, and to have a couple of drinks in the process. Before Katie and Dylan exchange their vows, we should recognize that they are not exchanging them in void, as all of us here present all of us here represent the many facets of their lives gathered together in this one shared moment. We are not just witnesses to their promises today, but willing participants in their lives together, both before and after their marriage vows. Each of you, by your presence here today, is being called upon to support Katie and Dylan in loving one another, to help lift them when life is hard, to remind them during difficult times of the vows made on this day, to give them money, and to celebrate with them when life is joyful. In this spirit, Katie and Dylan ask all of you now, will you support their marriage and partnership as you have throughout their lives thus far? If so, please answer yes. Yes. I can't hear you. Yes. Thank you. I now ask you both to affirm your wedding vow. Since this is illegal stuff, we have to do according to howtomarrypeople.com. Dylan, do you take Katie to be your wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, forsaking all others, as long as you both shall live? I do. Katie, do you take Dylan to be your husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, forsaking all others, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Ooh. All right. Dylan and Katie, it's time for the rings. All right. These rings are a symbol of the unbroken circle of love and lots of money. Love freely given has no beginning and no end, just like money. They are also a symbol of your partnership and evidence that you never are alone, but carry each other with you in everything you do, even when pooping. May these rings always remind you of the vows you have taken. Dylan, please repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed. Let it ever be to us a symbol of my love for you and Panda Express. Katie, will you please repeat after me? With this ring. Let's make this easier on everyone. I thee wed. Let it ever be to us a symbol of my love for you and French fries. Dylan got it right. Good job, buddy. All right, you guys can put the rings on each other. All right, Katie and Dylan, you have begun your marriage here today and speaking these vows in front of your family and friends, and you will continue to live in the days and years to come standing by each other, sharing all the sweet and bitter of life. We recognize and respect these vows you have made here this day before each one of us as witnesses, except for the guy asleep in row P. Therefore, by the power vested in me by the state of California and by the internet, it is my great pleasure to pronounce you husband and wife. Dylan, you may kiss your bride. Katie and Dylan, may the happiness you share today be with you always, and may every word you have pledged here be a constant living truth in your lives. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand, as I now have the great honor to introduce to you for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Dylan Fisher.
Don't let her fall, Bill. The first hurdle was it? The first hurdle.
Let daylight dry your tears. I'm here with you beside you, to guard you and to guide you.
Say you love me every waking moment. Turn my head with talk of summertime. Me with you now and always. Promise me that all you say is true.
beside you. Anywhere you go, let me go too. Love me, that's all I ask of you.
Say you'll share with me one love, one lifetime. Say the word and I will follow you.
Share each day with me, each night, each morning.
Say you love me,
You know I do. Love me, that's all I ask of you.
Oh, no, it's